I think Sundays are a nice day to reflect. You'll be watching this on a Monday at the earliest, but I think it's a fine day for a little bit of reflection on what's going on. Keeping everything caught up is that I am a currently unemployed Lego designer. The facility that I worked at was shut down by the company. I designed a bunch of mostly buildings for theme parks, and that job's gone now. So we're working on 30 days of daily vlogging to kind of move forward and figure out what I'm doing with my life. This is the PLC gaming channel, and it's mostly daily vlogs right now, but they'll be gaming soon, I'm sure. I've got a couple current projects that I'm working through. One of them is getting everything relisted into my Bricklink store. It's not going to be millions of dollars, but it's a couple thousand maybe dollars worth of inventory parted out. Lego is exponentially more expensive piece by piece, but it saves you money if you're a consumer, because you can then just pick and choose, and you don't have to just get every single piece that a set comes with. If you just need a handful, you can do that. So there's a lot of options for that, but one of those is Bricklink. It's the largest online marketplace for Lego. So I'm working on my store, PLC Mart. It's linked on the main channel for sure somewhere, but if you comment, I'll remember to link it. And that's one of the big ones. Maybe today's project, my car's AC has been going out while I'm driving, so it would be nice to get that working, because it's getting to the end of spring. This is, can you see it? I think that's an armadillo hole. I saw an armadillo in the backyard the other night, and they rut or whatever. Is that what it's called? That's snake tracks, though, I think. Huh. Do armadillos eat snakes? There's this pond in the backyard, and I kind of want to put a dock in it, so it's a little easier to fish in. There are fish in there. I think they're mostly invasive catfish, but I don't really know. I've never got in there. What is that thing? I think it's, to be honest with you, I think it's a mushroom. Oop, that stick wasn't very good. Yeah, I think that's a mushroom. Interesting. So the question that I'm kind of pondering at the moment is how to deal with lack of motivation. And I think the answer is just to know that things are going to get better. I've got some pieces that I want to list on. Oops, I put them under the tripod. My mistake. Some pieces I want to list on Bricklink. Those are robot arms. Bad robot arm. Those are some kind of Ninjago axe head. Was I saving those for something? Those are just minifigure accessories. Those will be nice. And then I've got the Ghostbusters reboot, the Ecto 1 figures. I never ended up seeing it still, and I wonder if they're worth anything. I guess I'm gonna technically count those as used, because I built them for myself, and then I kind of decided I didn't want them, so I'm gonna put them in my store. And what do you do with that? But I'm getting a number of comments, some here and there, and I think that it's encouraging overall. But I'm not getting a ton of views and stuff, and I know I wasn't going to, but it just I think it's the whole situation, right? Is that is that I'm trying to force purpose into my life with these vlogs, and there's something to do. And I've kind of been doing them for what are we on, 13 today? So it feels like I've been doing okay at that, and I think I hope. Let me tell me, talk with me. Is I hope that they are feeling a little bit more cohesive at this point. I've kind of got like a format where I go out in the morning and then I end up not doing stuff all day. I messed with like Freon today. Like I put Freon into the car AC. It's still not blowing cold air, so maybe it's got a leak, or maybe it needs more Freon. Could be either, could be both. Or it could be something else. Could be another problem that I'm not aware of with the car. So that's fun. But like I did stuff, and I don't have like the microphone and the tripod and stuff. And I guess just more shaky cam stuff. And just kind of just do it, right? Like that's the answer. But um, I don't know. At what point is it things that I don't want to be showing in my life? Interesting. So, anyways, I've got a handful of pieces that I'm going to try and list here, and I think that's going to be it for tonight. I guess my big question is, and I don't know if anyone out there is doing Bricklink or similar, but what do you do for them? Is that I used to for my personal collection, I have like a binder. It's a tin. It's a large tin, the size of like a book, that I keep stickers in. But do you sell stickers on Bricklink? I mean, I know people do. They should be real easy, and like getting a sticker order would be huge because it's just like an envelope, right? Like, so it should just be real quick to drop that in and be like, hey, done. There's your order, guy. And cheap. So shipping, send them $1 postcard, or envelope, I guess, letter, and be like, hey, that's it. That's your order, and that could be something that someone wants, because I think an enlightened view, and this is nuanced. I think an enlightened view is that stickers are they're necessary in certain things in Lego sets, but they're almost liberating. They're freeing in creative things that you do for yourself. And the thought that I have with them is, and this video is getting off the wall because whatever. But the thought is that like stickers are you can choose what piece you put them on. Now, when you're doing a set and you use them in their intended purpose and they're on the piece and they're locked in and they're done, right? But when you're doing stickers, you can either do things that Lego wouldn't do, like put a sticker over multiple pieces. They don't do that anymore. They did that in the past, but not anymore. Or you can put it onto a different piece, a different color of the same one that it was sized for, or a bigger piece, or some other thing. Potentially wrapping a decal around a corner or on an arch or something. Just something absolutely wild. And the freeing nature of it is like you have the ability to put that decal and you're still playing within the system, right? You're pushing the system to the absolute limits. Not the rule, because it's not a rule, but like the idea of Lego is that you're getting all of the pieces and all of the things from a singular company. They're setting the boundaries. They're setting a limit for you to play within, and you, as the creative person that you are, get to use the pieces in a way that no one else has, or in a way that just makes you happy at the very least. You can build the exact same Iron Man bust as every single other person that has the Iron Man bust, or you can do it with no stickers or whatever, and then like, oh, I'm going to use these pieces for something later. That makes me happy to have the option later, the more freedom. But then the stickers can also be removed if you don't plan on using them for your own thing. So stickers again. But like the point being is that there's the system, that's what it's called, right? Like Lego system, blah blah blah. But like there's this confinement to it, and using third-party printing or off-brand pieces mixed in to expand it is a thing. It's not my deal, but like I get the appeal of it, and I understand why you would want that. But the but like the constraining factors, these pieces are only produced in this color or whatever, and there's obviously a lot of nuance to that because there's a lot of pieces that are not publicly available or were produced 40 years ago at this point. So should those be considered part of this constraint? Is like, oh well, you can't build in this forgotten paint color very effectively because it's expensive, right? But like, that could be something for someone else. Maybe they had them from 40 years ago, so it's like not expensive for them or something. But the constraints are there, and then you get to decide how to use it. So anywhere you can push the boundaries, like I said, if you've got a 40-year-old piece, that's one boundary you're expanding upon. But if you've got a sticker and you're willing to use that sticker in a nuanced way, that's a boundary. So you found a different direction, a different tangent, a different just a different creativity, and I think that's cool. What were we talking about? Lack of motivation? Anyways, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Like I said, I'm going to go do some Bricklink stuff. Please comment, subscribe or not. I don't know. I'm having fun with these. I think overall, I think it's helping, and I like talking about my thoughts on these nuanced matters. But that's where we're gonna end it. So, bye.